Welcome to the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Welcome to the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Welcome to the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Howdy, I'm Amy Garian, and I am an assistant professor with the theater program.
My name is Dr. Molly Johnson, and I teach in the Department of History.
Hello, I'm Nate Tenenfeld with the Department of Psychology.
My name is Katie Baldwin, and I'm with the Art Department.
Class this fall, Politics, Insecurity, and COVID-19. We are going to look at past work on security, insecurity, equality, and inequality in political science and applying them to the current public health crisis. One thing I'm especially looking forward to in this class is we are going to use the opening of general debate at the United Nations General Assembly in September to see how world leaders are talking about the public health crisis.
We are going to work with playwrights and develop new work. We're going to read their plays. We are going to have meetings with them where they work with us and talk with us about the writing process. We are going to explore what it means to develop new work and what it means to maybe put your own ideas down on paper and what that looks like and how that works.
Human factors class, I'm going to really try to make it a unique experience. I think one of the things that this whole online class opportunity has brought is the fact that I can bring outside expertise into the classroom really easily without disrupting much. And so I'm going to have friends and colleagues who have worked at Facebook and Apple, OpenTable, Activision. They're all going to be giving guest lectures.
Special topics for Smokahonga, students are going to learn about the tools and materials associated with this ancient technique. We'll be carving wood blocks by hand, inking the blocks with small brushes, and printing with a handheld disc called a baron.
Unorganized, and completely asynchronous. I've always seen online classes as being an extension of the face-to-face classroom. It's just formatted differently. Do they take a different perspective than what you are perhaps used to? Of course. But they're meant to inspire students to be critical researchers, investigators, and allow you to take different paths of discovery about theories and ideas.
The biggest myth is that they're either boring and or impersonal. And I think, what I've seen a lot of the other faculty doing is really trying to figure out what are the creative ways we can get students engaged in this online class. And so whether it's discussion sections, for my class this summer, I posted a let me get to know you. And so all these students were posting pictures of their dogs and talking with one another in this discussion section. And so really wanting to make sure that it's spiced up.
About online classes is that they are 90-minute videos with PowerPoints and then tests. That is not what an online class is. An online class is experiential. An online class is actually doing stuff. Even though it might be at your house, you're still collaborating with classmates, you're still working on projects, you're still being creative and doing problem-solving work and getting your hands dirty. As number one, read the syllabus.
This is a very practical tip. If you're doing discussion boards for a class, do not compose your prompts in the discussion board tool itself. Because if your computer crashes, it will not be auto-saved.
To create a workspace for yourself at home. And it doesn't have to be elaborate. It could be your kitchen table, a desk in your dorm room, but to just create a space where you can work on your projects and leave them there and come back to them so that you don't have to finish everything in one sitting. Also, gather all of your materials and tools and have them close at hand so that while you're working, you don't have to go and try and find things.
Excited, as I always am, to get to know new students. And I teach history. History is my discipline, and my bread and butter class is the World History Survey, which almost everyone who takes it isn't going to major in history yet. And I think right now we are in a historical moment that is making us worry, but in other ways giving us new hope. We don't know what to make of it. The college experience itself is profoundly different than what many people had thought a year ago. And so what historians study is change, but also continuity, and how we cope with just life in the world. And I found this summer teaching I taught a course, my world history course online this summer, and I was amazed by the high level discussions that students had and the connections they made to current events, the thoughtfulness students were bringing to the table, the way they were looking at past historical moments, both good and bad, for lessons for the present. And so I'm just really grateful to have the opportunity to be able to spend this strange time with smart, engaging, curious students of all ages and all backgrounds, who can learn from the material, learn from each other, share their life experiences, draw lessons from the past. I think we're going to have a really good semester. It's going to be different, but it's going to be good.
Really excited about this school year is that even though there is a global pandemic and we are living in an unprecedented time, UAH Theater is still going forward. We will be producing this school year. We'll be producing online. We're going to explore this form. We're going to push new boundaries. We're going to find new ways to tell the stories that we've been telling in the theater. We're going to do it online, and we're going to make it awesome. We're going to do the very best we can with what we've got, because when you run into a problem, you got to come up with a solution, and we're going to figure out what our solutions are.
And I'm not saying charge on. So you got this.
Charge on.
We look forward to seeing you this fall.
We are so excited to see you this fall.